So let me tell you a story about what happened this morning. Woke up, was in the van overnight again. Cats are settled, cats are happy. I've got Chief, Connie and the babies in there. I'm just cuddling Bentley, just on the bench of Bentley because obviously he's going to be without me. And finished loading the van up, got bits in, try not to do too much. It's a bit overloaded, but you know, I could put the awning up. I was going to put the gazebo up and chuck everything out there out the way when I got there. Try not to stress too much because my mental health has been going crazy, and I was just taking this as a road trip and to see how far I got. Linda lives there in Leicester, so if I got as far as that would have been good. And also not given the van a chance to have a bit of a rolling since she's been mended and come back from the garage. So yesterday was really good. Went off to Morrison's, let the cats out on their harnesses. See the video beforehand. It was really, really good. So I was in a much better state of mind, and I thought we'll see what sort of mood I wake up in. Managed to sort of have a bit more sleep last night, and this morning was up early, putting bits in. Got everything loaded, everything tied up. Cats fed and watered and settled in the back. Jumped into the cab. Turned the engine on, gave her a little run when I was looking on Google Maps for Stratford Racecourse, and I heard this almighty bang. I thought, what the fuck? So I thought, don't know what that was, and I thought a car had gone in the back of me. I looked behind, the car was there. I thought, well, it can't have been that. I'm imagining things. And then I looked down at my dashboard and there was this big exclamation mark and a warning triangle. I thought, and I tried sort of just turning my steering wheel just to see the van moved or whatever, and it was a really heavy steering wheel. I thought, oh, hang on, let's have a look under the bonnet and see if I can see anything, and instead of ignoring it, not making mistakes regarding that. Hi, boo boo, you good boy, hey. So when I looked under the bonnet, and I noticed the fan belt was half off, I thought, no, and of course immediately I thought, it's typical in it, I wanted to avoid doing all the work on the van because of my fan belt issues from before and all the squealing and fan belts I went through and the amount it chewed and threw off before, and we just got it right. It was like able to sort of stay tight and stayed where it was for this last year. And I was reluctant to have all the work in the clutch in the bottom crankshaft done and everything to upset the fan belt. But obviously we sort of went backwards and forwards, went back to the garage the other day, and we got the it all sorted, and a few little things that had to be looked at again. She's only been to the garage and to Morrison's about, that's as far as she's gone. So I thought, why is the fan belt jumping off? So I rang the garage and in tears I said, I've spent thousands, and you know, I was supposed to be at the show, wanted to drive down there today. What's happened? You know, why is the fan belt being touched? She said, well, the work we've done hasn't touched the fan belt. You know, it's not affected at all. It shouldn't don't understand why that's happened. They couldn't get out to me, and obviously I'm stranded. I've got a van that can't be driven, and I got no one to ask to sort of rescue me or anything, and yet they were willing to have a look if I got there. They were fabulous. You know, it's me breaking down in tears thinking, my God, I've just got all the cats ready, the baby's on board, I can't take them off, I can't have it go to a bloody garage again with babies on board and everything. I've moved Connie back in with the babies and everything. My garage are fabulous, you know, they work with the babies and they know it's a cat van, and they're absolutely fabulous. So obviously any work needed doing, that's where it's going to go. So even now they're waiting to do work on her with the cats and me on board. So Kilner's Tyres, Kilner's Motors, fabulous people. They've been keeping me on the road, and I really, really appreciate them. Anyway, we're waiting to get the van to them at the moment. So to cut a long story short, the AA man will be on here explaining what's happened. It's not just the fan belt that's jumped off, it's not stayed on because one of the pulleys is actually completely sheared off and it's been lost somewhere on the road between the garage and Morrison's and here. So I was thinking Spirit was like making this happen to stop me going. So obviously very much aware I'm very Spirit led and these things have been happening, but everything got ready and ready to go. I thought, why have we got this far and it stopped me again? And I'm in tears thinking, I'm not meant to go, have I misread this? But obviously what they're doing, they're making sure we found the fault. We found what this issue was ever since I bought the van. I've always said that the engine set of misalignment because of the fan belt, something going on with it. So the garage say it's not that, and so we're right in a way because obviously it's gone out of alignment because of this pulley slowly shearing off and moving the fan belt. Anyway, don't know where it is now. We can't find it. So the AA man's spoken to the garage. They've got the parts getting on order. They're waiting for me to get in there. We've now, because it can't tow me, it's too big for the AA man to tow. He's had to order a lorry. So now, exactly what I didn't want to happen is it's going to have to go on the back of a transporter with cats on board and kittens on board. but it is what it is. So I've got to wait however many hours that is for that. This is Thursdays at the moment, and obviously we can get the van to the garage and get the work done. I can possibly drive down tonight and get closer to Stratford and to get in early Friday morning. So we're still on time, but obviously I didn't want to sort of be amongst all the traffic and the heat with the cats in there in queues, because obviously I want to sort of get straight in and get the doors open to get the cats out, but hopefully they'll accommodate me and help with that. But you know, it is what it is. Just getting there be one thing. I'm just, you know, it's going to be a long drive as it is. So yeah, I'm sat here outside the bungalow with Bentley, just gave him a cuddle, waiting to hear from the lorry to be transported. Back doors are open on the van, trying air conditioner and fans are going in there, trying to keep it cool. Fortunately the sun's gone in, so it's a bit better at the moment. And AA Man was great to explain things to me and everything. I was obviously straight over the top of my head when I met a house and I'm just broken down, I can't take anything in. So he's done a couple of videos so that you can be told what it is, and I can obviously pass that on to my mates and everything, so they can explain what's going on. But I'm actually feeling comfortable. Yes, it's going to be another big bill, but I'm actually feeling relieved because this has been the issue I bought with the van, and I found it what it is. So all the mechanical work I've done, all the refit I've been doing, now we've actually got the original issue that was there, that was like just been hovering over, a strimmer over there, hovering over us, is now going to be resolved. So in that respect, you know, I'm really pleased, and it's going to get done. And then, you know, she'll keep going. So I don't think Spirit did it to stop me going. I think Spirit did to make sure I could get it to the right garage who can do it with the cats in, and get things resolved. But my credit cards, you know, they're blown up through the roof and 10 times over now. I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to sort of get painting and pray, and hopefully Spirit will bring some work in and everything, which is another reason why I wanted to get down to the Overlander show, to get myself seen and noticed and get some work in, whether that be healing or, you know, drum work or painting, I don't know, and also just to get some subscribers and get seen. And yes, it's out of my comfort zone. Yes, I'm going to be sweating buckets with the energies and the people, because obviously I'm so sensitive, but it's a big challenge, and my God, it's been a challenge even getting there at the moment. But that's all part of me learning to cope. You know, I was so low with my depression, as you're aware, of the last week. But you know, these things are sent to make us stronger. So yeah, I will keep updating with the videos. I'll post this one shortly if I can get it online as first part of the journey, the adventure, and then see what happens, and whether I get there or not is in the hands of the gods, basically. But at least Destiny's getting all the mending that she needs, which is so important. Yes, I'm outgrowing her. Yes, I've got too many cats, and I need a horse lorry to convert to a mobile cattery later. Can't afford that yet. That's obviously for the future, and hopefully the cats will breed and pay towards that. And we can obviously get these credit cards paid off at the moment, so we can go forward and do that, and get out and help people and heal people and heal me. Come to that, you know. But let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get these cats out there and get them some time out on the grass and out with the public, and so it gets more freedom for Connie. So she's looking forward to a road trip too. So let's see what happens. At the moment, the road trip is going to the garage on the back of a lorry, and we'll see what happens after that. Bye for now. Morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. Supposed to finish packing today and driving down to Stratford upon Avon for the Overlander show. She's having her mad moment, getting a bit of energy. Connie's down on the floor eating chicken at the moment, having a breakfast. So as soon as these have settled down and done their wees and their eats and their madness, and straight in the cattery and finish off. Bring the bits in. She attacked the phone and I dropped it and turned it off. Chief, come on in. Come on, Chief. I haven't put the bed away yet, she just got up. She's just running up and down over it. Chief! The cushions are actually work really well up there. Look, they've blocked off the clothes area, makes it a bit tighter, and also stops the cats going up there and clambering all over. What you got, Chief? What you got? Hello, what you doing? Got to tidy all this up. tidy everything up, don't we? Yeah. Remember night in the van? Managed to catch up a bit more sleep last night. We was up at 3 though, with Bentley yowling outside, tried to go inside and feed him. Again, he's not going into the window, back in the window to get food, but he can come out of it, so he'll soon find out where it is when he's left. What doing, Chief? What? What is it? You're in a mad moment. You get rid of your energy. You get rid of your energy. When Connie's finished eating, I'll put Chief on the lead and leave the door open as I run backwards and forwards, so she'll have a bit of time outside before we go. Done me hair yesterday, so that's another big job done. What did you do? Connie, you darling? Connie's just getting through so much raw food, like I said. I've got the cool box in the front, just a cheap one. I'm hoping the frozen food will last, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Baby? I've got to try to pull this mess around the fire. Oh, dearie me. What are you doing, lady? Yeah. That's good, we're waiting to see. Need Connie to have a toilet. And then it'll be a mad rush to get things in. I managed to get a little tray in the corner at last, so they can see now they can run away around here. Babies can't turn the light on yet. They're still in bed asleep. So like I say, let Connie get her do's done, let Chief have her run around, and outside time, and then we'll see about moving off. I might just chuck everything in and sort it out when I get there, so I get a bit of a longer time to get down there. Obviously we'll have to sort of have probably a few breaks. Just a bit of a journey. Chief, don't run when she's in the toilet. We'll see what happens. We'll update as I go. Catch you later. Right, so we were leaving for the Overlander show, and Destiny decided that she was going to have a big bang and the fan belt fall off, and we have the AA at the moment with me, and I'll let the AA man explain for you YouTubers, because save me doing it. Go on then. Hi, thank you so much for coming to my rescue.
No problem, love.
So
auxiliary drive belts failed today,
right,
because the one of the guide and tensioner pulleys has failed and come adrift from your vehicle, causing the auxiliary drive belt to leave the pulley system.
So is it an easy job? Is it are we going to be...
It's going to be a garage repair because it has caused some damage to the engine casing.
Right, and we've booked her in for the garage.
Yeah, so I've booked her onward recovery for you,
right,
onto your garage.
So the cats and kittens are all on board, so it looks like Destiny's going to have to go on a lorry to the garage who are waiting for us. And the story continues there. Whether or not we get to Overlander, we'll have to wait and see, but we're trying to get there, guys. We're trying to get there. Right, thank you.
Thank you.
It's on.
So auxiliary drive belts failed due to the belt guide coming adrift and missing from the front case. So it looks like it requires a new belt and guide, possibly an engine front cover because it's distorted.
So Jamie, the AA man, has just left, and now we're having to wait for the big lorry to come and rescue us. What a day. You know, I just broke down this morning, absolutely broke down in tears emotionally, because obviously I was so ready to go, and worked really hard to get the cats ready to go, and we're all loaded up and everything. And then this happened. Now, I just thought it'd been the work from their garage had messed the fan belt up, but they assured me it hasn't, and actually it's been an ongoing thing regarding my fan belts. If people recall, I had a squealy fan belt and spent about a year of sort of getting things done to get it sorted. But this is why it is. Obviously one of the wheels just completely severed and fallen off now, so I'm glad it's happened here rather than halfway there. The garage is great, they're obviously getting the bits in and waiting for us. If we can get it done today, great. I might be drive down tonight, if not Friday, and if we're not meant to get there, we're not meant to get there. Obviously I didn't announce that I was going to go. Obviously my mental health hasn't been great and this hasn't really helped it at all. So anyway, thanks to Jamie, he's explained it really well, made sure I've got it on video so I can understand it and I can tell that. Bentley's just turned up, so I can have a bit of time with Bentley before I leave and hear by him crying in the background. Connie and Chief are still in, and we're waiting for the lorry, and all babies and cats have got to go on the lorry. Hey Bentley baby, hello Bentley. So I'm going to have a quick cuddle with Bentley while I'm waiting, and that could be anything from 2 hours to 4 hours for the lorry to come. They've booked some sort of recovery people. I even had to upgrade my AA to sort of have this rescue carry on. So it's, you know, they're chucking all the stress at me now, and hopefully it'll get easier. So it's making an interesting vlog for the trip down to the Overlander show. But let's see what happens. Catch you later.